certain landmarks. Saad, my man, dude, I heard crazy news from you. So Saad came to our New Jersey, just signed up for our coaching program. He's been on our team for a while. And Saad has hit his record of how many under contracts. Prior to us, 3 under contracts was his max. And he had 7 under contract as of Friday at our conference in New Jersey. And I said to Saad as he walked out the door, I was like, okay, brother, I want 3 more out of you. I want 3 more over the weekend. And I just heard rumors that Saad put another 3 under contract over the weekend. Saad is now sitting at 10 under contracts. Is that right, Saad? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a comment here. He just joined us. Amazing to see what you're doing there in New York. So fabulous. Tony, how long should you speak with a lender, I'm guessing, at the door, or a lead? Oh, a lead, yes. With a lead at the door before knocking other doors during your prospecting time? Great question. So Tony, in reality, you want to spend as little amount of time as you can, but you also want to qualify them. So what you've got to do is you've got to be quick at identifying who's a prospect that is going to close. So insane. You've got to make sure you're spending, my key point where I want to be is about 15 minutes. If I can get 15 minutes with somebody, I should have them closed. And that's asking them all the questions I can possibly ask them. But make sure you're not wasting time. So if you're there and it's a lot of chit chat, it's not about real estate, you're spending too much time. So at the most 15 minutes is where I would say, but as you're learning and getting better at this process, take the time to make sure you're closing those people. So guys, huge. Make sure you're taking the time to close people. And not only that, when you're on doors, other people are seeing you on doors at the same time. So know that as you do that, people are seeing you talking to other people at the doorstep and wondering, what in the world are they talking about? Why has that guy been on the doorstep so long with each of my neighbors? What is he doing? People are listening to him. He must have something good to say. So pretty sweet, guys. Good question. I had a couple other questions come through on Instagram. Thank you guys for catching up. Usually it's YouTube. Excited. How can we connect? Oh, that's a great question. Call me. 801-243-4544. And if you guys want to jump on and do a live role play on Instagram, I'd love to connect you right there and do a live role play. But big thing, guys, getting out and doing this consistently over time is how you're going to get good at it. You've got to role play a lot. You've got to do it a lot. Saad's only got 9 under contract, and he did put 3 under contract this weekend. Saad, where's the 10th, brother? I want 10 out of you. My goal is to have all of my agents have 10 under contract at all times. That's what I did my first year. That's what I expect out of my agents. If they do that, they're going to make a lot of money. But connect with me. Reach out to me, 801-243-4544. Let's get you in our programs. I 100% can guarantee you our programs work. Saad's a living testament of this, and many others that are joining are picking up pace. Justin Finch put 4 deals, buy or sell leads, under contract, or is actively showing them homes at this point over the last 2 days. So guys, this stuff works, and he's brand new in our program. He's only been there, oh goodness, what, a month, 2 months? And then you got William, and this one's insane. I love William, brand new agent. He's got 25 closed transactions in the last 5 months with us, and he's got 14 under contracts right now. That's 39 transactions in 4 to 5 months. It's awesome. Guys, let me know. What questions do you have? Let's dive in. I want to see where I can help provide value back to your business. Instagram, I got nothing from you guys. There's quite a few people on. Hit me up with some of the questions you guys are having. If not, let's dive into some role play. Any other questions on YouTube? Nope, I just got Saad as the last comment. Okay, guys, what do you got? Come on, I'm here to help you guys grow. Give me some questions. Give me some things you're struggling. Give me some things that are working well for you. Somebody wants to add to our call. Happy to do that. Saad, Kurt, any of our guys that are in coaching. Perez, you're always on here, dude. Literally hit that add button. Let's merge it through. Let's do a role play. Here for you guys. What questions do you have? I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing right now across all of the door-to-door people that we're coaching, we've got over 60 in our programs. Someone's trying to add in. I love it. Ben, my man, dude, I'm glad you're jumping on here, taking the incentive to take life by the horns. Ben, are you coming through? There he is, my man. What's up?
Hey, man, how are you?
Dude, I'm excited to have you pop on and do a live with us. This is exciting.
Yeah, for sure. I'm in.
Good. Tell me what you want to role play with. Tell me what you've been struggling with. Tell me where your business is at first.
Doing good. I've got 2 listings now. I've got 2 potentially upcoming just from door knocking.
How long have you been door knocking, Ben?
A month.
A month. And where have you gained all your content?
All my content?
Yeah, how have you learned how to do it?
Oh, through you, buddy.
Sick. So you've just been taking what you're learning online, and you've been knocking for a month now, and you've already got 2 deals under contract. Is that right?
Yep. And I've got, like I said, another 2 that are potentially upcoming from it. Just waiting on getting those signed up.
Love it. Guys, if this isn't a pure testament, Ben right now is showing us exactly what this can do for you. And Ben, you're just breaking the surface. I know that I can get you to 10 under contracts immediately, and I'm confident I can get you to 20. So it's just a matter of learning the systems to get there. I know Saad, when we were in New Jersey this last week, he's like, Duane, I've got so many under contract that I don't know what to do. I've never done this before. He's like, so help me learn systems. So we're helping him get all of his systems in place so now that he can scale and get 20 under contract. Awesome problem to have. But while you're being vulnerable and diving in here with us, dude, what do you want to role play? What do you want to learn?
We'll do right off the standard. Yeah, we can just jump right into it.
Okay. So I'm guessing you're up in Canada.
That's me.
I love it. I can tell by the accent. I love it. So Ben, yeah, we've been thinking about getting into real estate. We're just not sure when's the right time for us.
Yeah, no problem. When do you think would be the right time for you?
Probably, I would say next year.
Next year. Was there a specific goal that you were trying to get by next year?
Well, I just need to make some more money.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if I was able to save you maybe $70,000 and get you into a new home sooner, would that be something you'd be interested in?
I would definitely consider it. I'm not sure how that would happen, but I'd consider it for sure.
Well, you're talking to the right guy, because I can tell you exactly how we can make it happen. You mind if I get personal with you for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you have any outstanding debts? Let's say a car loan, a student loan, maybe some Visa line of credit, anything like that?
I've got some debt, but not a lot. I've got a car payment and I've got some, credit card bills, but they're not crazy.
Okay, perfect. Would you say on your mortgage now, you bought the home when?
We bought this about 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yep.
So you must have a lot of equity in it then.
Yeah, decent.
Well, that makes sense. Now, if you were to get into a new home, would you be looking at getting in something a little bigger for your family, maybe a different area? What are the reasons you're looking to change?
Oh, we just want bigger.
For sure. Yeah, everybody does. And are you looking to keep your mortgage payments the same, or would you be open to maybe working with something a little more?
We definitely want, to be close to the same, but we could go up a little bit, just not a ton.
Perfect. So on your car, how much do you pay a month on your car?
We pay about $600.
$600. Okay. And what interest rate did you get on that when you bought it?
Goodness, we're probably about 6-7% on our interest rate.
Yeah, that's pretty standard, I guess. And if that's the case, if you were to change that into, instead of you must have it on a 7-year, if you went to a 30-year, do you know how much that would lower your payment?
I don't. No.
that would easily save you about $500 a month. So if you were able to save $500 a month on your car loan, your visa, you must have an interest rate of about 16 to 20%, right?
Yeah.
Now, how much do you currently owe on the visa?
Oh, about $6,000.
6,000. Okay. And are you just making the minimum payments on it?
Yeah. Yep. Just make minimum payments and you just kind of float by.
Okay, perfect. So you must be about $200 a month on that. Does that sound right?
It's probably about 350, but yeah, it's pretty close.
350. Okay. I mean, you're always going to have a little bit on the visa, but if we could save you $200 there, and on your car loan, maybe another $400 to $500, then that's about $700 a month of savings already, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, would you roll that payment into a new house?
Potentially. Yeah. Yeah. I'd definitely look into that. But Ben, I like you. I think you're sharp with your numbers, but I really don't know if now's the right time for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you were thinking about moving in a year because it's going to save you money, that's definitely a valid concern. If I was able to save you that money and get you into that new home sooner, would that be something you're interested in?
Yeah, I just don't know that it works for us. But why don't you give me your card and let's check back at in, say a year.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here's my card, and I'll follow up with you a little bit later. Honestly, we've had a lot of luck getting people into a home sooner rather than later. And if I was able to save you that $50,000 to $60,000, would that be something you'd be open to doing sooner?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time and have a good day.
Sweet. Why were you not able to close me?
I suppose I just ran out of, I hit the same objections a couple times and I just wasn't getting any feedback on it.
Awesome. So let's walk through it. I was frantically scribbling. When I have people online, I usually record with my phone, but I've got Instagram going on my phone. I got YouTube going on my computer, so I can't record. I've got to get another solution where I can record you guys. But I'm frantically scribbling. So first question I ask is, it's like, yeah, we want to do it. We want to wait till next year. And he's like, okay, cool. Why? Why next year? What was my objection? Do you remember?
Yeah, you wanted to wait because you wanted to save some money.
Cool. Now, you immediately picked a path for me. Which path did you pick?
What if I could save you that money now?
Okay, so that's what you asked was the next question. And I said, yeah, I'd consider doing that. But you still picked a path. Now, Ben, do you know what I meant by I need to save some money?
No, I didn't know the specific reason for saving money.
So how can you come up with a solution? What if my saving money is I wanted rates to drop? What if my saving money was I'm going to get a raise and I'll be able to get a bigger down payment? What if my saving money was prices are going to drop, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
See,
yeah. No,
you don't know any direction of what I'm thinking. When I say, hey, I want to save some money, you didn't find out more detail as to what I'm feeling here. You immediately dove into, what if I could save you $50,000, $70,000? And I was like, yeah, I'd consider that. And then you go, what personal debt do you have? You immediately went the debt route.
Yeah.
Which,
to make more.
Ben, that wasn't my way to close.
Yep.
That wasn't. But I'm still going to help coach you on this because here we go. We're going to dive into the debt route. You went that way. Not bad. Okay. You always want to find out the way they want to be closed and what their objection is, because that's what's going to close them.
Right.
Okay. So then you went further. You said, what debt do you have? And then you asked me, how long ago did I buy my house? I said 8 years. And you responded back, oh, you must have a bunch of equity, right?
Correct.
Now, Ben, are you the expert?
Of my area? Yes.
Okay. How much did they buy that house for 8 years ago new?
8 years ago? I mean, I don't know. It's an imaginary area, but let's say if it was 8 years ago, easily 2/3 less than whatever it's worth now.
Okay. So one thing I want you guys to get good at, before you knock a subdivision, learn of what they sold for new. So when you knock on that door and they say, cool, are you the first owner of this house? They say, yes. So you bought this around the 415 price point. Congratulations, right? You've got a ton of equity. Are you familiar with what they're selling for now? Notice how that changes me from, just the average guy knocking on the door as a real estate agent to a professional, because I know what you bought for. And if they say, no, I'm the second owner, I bought 4 years ago, we can kind of cut that in half. So they didn't get it for 450. They probably got it around the 600 price point. And you can even say that. So these were brand new. They were about 450 when people bought them. I'm sure you got it probably around that 650 range. Does that sound about right? Now we're talking with exactly how much equity they have, not just, I'm sure you've got a bunch of equity.
Right.
Got me? See how I'm going from more of a general to a particular? I'm really calling out saying, hey, this is where we're at, right? I know. Now I know how to help you. Then you went further and you said, do I have debt? And I said, yes, I have debt. Okay. So I threw you a car payment. And this was an interesting way you went around it. So you said, do you know how much I owe on my car, Ben?
No, I did not.
Okay. How can that be a benefit to you to know exactly how much I owe on my car?
Well, because if you know the amount that every $10,000 increases a mortgage payment, you could easily work that into potential lower payment with some nice, quick, easy math that you can walk someone through.
Nailed it. So you've watched that video already. Make sure you use this, right? So what you want to look at in this situation is you look at it and go, okay, you owe $30,000 left on your payment. Okay. We already know that there's equity because we just talked about it. You've got 200 grand. So if you don't put that $30,000 and you pay off your car, how much more is it going to change your mortgage?
Yeah, it would be, well, if you had $50,000 on a car, $250 over a 30-year term.
Sweet. So if you just took that 50 grand and you paid off your car, that frees you up that $700 a month, and it costs you about $250.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Now let's move to the next one. You've got credit card debt. How much do you owe? I said I didn't have very much, but you never found out the amount. Right?
Right.
So let's say it's 20 grand and I'm currently paying $350 a month. That 20 grand is going to cost me $100 on my mortgage payment by paying it off and not putting that amount down. And then it saves me $350. So now I'm saving $1,050 a month for a difference of $300. So I've got $700 actually free to be able to work with. Notice how we're having them do the math on it.
Yes.
And you have to help them say, hey, if we take this, and then you have zero debt. You don't have credit card debt. You don't have a car debt. How would that make you feel?
Absolutely.
Right? So bring in all those details. Then we jump further and see, you went into what my vehicle car rate was, which is, you're right, it's amortized over 7 years, but it doesn't really click with the client as well as if you go, hey, let's pay that off with the equity you have, because that frees up that full payment.
Yeah, for sure. Even as I was saying it, it felt a little complex. And then exactly like you said, just simplifying it down, easy numbers for people. Absolutely.
Love it. Love it. So those are the things that you want to look at. You want to make it so simple and so stupid proof that anybody can understand it. What you did actually works, because you're right. You're amortizing from 7 years to 30 years and you're rolling it into that. But it's so complicated that they still think, oh, I still have a car payment. Oh, yeah. I still have, a credit card payment but I've just changed the amortization level and saving some money. Ben, I don't want to go into debt that far. I don't want to just, kick the can down the road further. I'm already making minimum payments. But if they understood they were actually paying it off, bingo, right? Yeah. So then we get there and I'm just like, well, yeah, I want to hold off. You went back to, but what if I could save you a bunch of money? I was like, you just tried to save me a bunch of money, Ben, and you failed. because I didn't grasp at what you were putting down. And so then you didn't know where to go, right?
That's it. I just tried for the reclose because I got a good positive response before. And when you say it like that, in your situation, the client didn't understand what I was getting at because it was too complex. And of course, that same close is not going to work because he just didn't understand. I didn't explain it right.
Well, and here's the thing. If you would have went into, hey, tell me a little bit more about that. When I ask, hey, I want to save some money. Cool. Tell me a little bit more. Make them spell out the objection. Because then you know how to handle it. If you're shooting an objection, that's like trying to find out why your girlfriend's mad at you, but you didn't ask her. Like, oh, did I do this or did I do this? Or man, did I say something wrong here? You're never going to win because it's probably 4 things, right? We know how to get in trouble very easy as men. But bottom line is you got to ask directly and find out what it is you're trying to solve, and then you can move forward. So just by saying, tell me a little bit more about that. What part of it do you feel like you need to save more money for?
Right. Exactly.
And then if I said down payments, you're going to come at it completely different. Or if I said I'm waiting for interest rates to come down, you're going to come at that completely different than debt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got me?
Yeah, propose the path.
Dude, well done though. I mean, you're confident in what you're doing. That's why you're already closing deals. Wait till we get you crazy sharp at this, and you will literally be closing like crazy. Paul on YouTube just said, my guy Ben, hands down, best realtor, always top of the business. So you already got fans, dude. You've already got fans in Canada raving for you. Let's do it again. You ready to do another one?
My phone's about to die, unfortunately.
Oh, garbage. Dude, it's early in the morning. You can't be having your phone die.
I'm doing too many deals. People call me all day long.
See, that's what I'm talking about, brother. Hey, give me a call after. We really need to chat about some of the things we can do to help blow this up. I am so confident we can get you that next level. Give me a buzz after. You guys got my number. Dan, thanks for jumping on here today. Appreciate it.
A pleasure. Bye.
See you. So, guys, what Ben's doing is what a lot of agents are doing across the U.S. They're listening, but they're not listening into as fine a detail as they should be in order to close people. People have to be closed the way they want to be closed. In fact, I did a training this last couple weeks. And one of the things that a lot of our agents in the coaching side was doing is they were listening, but they weren't listening intently enough for me to be able to be closed on the way that I wanted to be closed, right? So that is essential when you're closing someone. They have to feel like you're speaking directly to them. And if they do, and you understand their objection and you help them to understand, what's next, that's where you start moving through the closing. So great work, Ben. Let's dive into another one. Who else has questions? Hit me up with questions. Instagram, YouTube. Paul, come on. Let's get you as good as Ben. Maybe you're better. So jump on here with us. Drew, thanks for being here. Looking to see if there's any other comments. I missed it. Oh, here's a comment from Tony. Do you re-knock the same doors in the same day? You designate a day for re-knocks? No, my man, Tony, I'm knocking doors whenever people are home. So if I pass that door, 1517 Hickamore Street at 2 o'clock, but at 7 o'clock, I'm seeing somebody home, I'm on it like white on rice, man. I am knocking that door, getting back there, getting in front of the people. So you want to be effective in what you do. A lot of people are using scooters because they can get around quickly, the electronic scooters or Segways or any of that. I personally don't because I feel like a goofball. Maybe it's just because I'm too old. But I would say make sure that you're just efficient. So when you're knocking doors, you want to get where you need to be as quick as you want. Or as you can, so that you're able to connect with as many people as you can and have real conversations. You should be shooting for 50 to 60 contacts per day. A contact is, have you ever considered buying, selling, or investing in real estate? If you have that conversation, that's a contact. Okay. Trying to read. Sorry, I'm reading upside down here. Duane, Paul, what did you put in your comment here? Trying to read it upside down. I got down, and maybe that's Duane, and then something tomorrow. Paul Priest, dude, hit me up with your comment again or question. Anybody else want to jump on and do a role play? Anybody else got questions? Anybody going to come to our Atlanta seminar? August 9th in Atlanta. Make sure you're looking ahead and booking your plane tickets now, because that one's going to be fire, man. That's going to be lit. We're going to have a great group. We've already got 10 people signed up. And usually most real estate agents wait till real estate standard time and sign up right at last. We had over 40 people at the last event in New Jersey. Love to see you guys. Jeremy dropped some knowledge that everybody needs to hear. So it's awesome to get that. But make sure you're coming to these events. They will help you learn a lot about real estate. We're diving into role play. We do a bunch of in-person stuff. We did some snake oil. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but it's a game where we pull people up and you have a certain amount of time to sell a certain product you've never thought about selling. It's awesome. Tony, find me a venue. If you can find me a venue in LA, we want to get to LA. That's a quick flight for me, and I can fly in out same day. So you find me a venue that we can fit 100 people in there and help me staff that thing, and I'm there. Chicago has been lighting me up as well. So we'd love to get us to Chicago as well. But yes, guys, we are all about coming to your area, coming to help you grow and build a business. Guys, there's never been a better time to be in real estate. The agents that are doing our door-to-door program right now, oh my heck, man, it is awesome. It is awesome to see people crushing it. Sean out in New Jersey is got a bunch under contract. Andy's going to hit 15 million this year up in New York as well. And we saw him this last week. So excited to go grow and build teams underneath them. So if you're looking to grow something bigger than yourself, get into our program so that we can help you hit that 15 million mark, because that's all we're after. Once you hit the 15 million mark, then we can help you get a team underneath you. And we will fly to your city multiple times, do recruiting events, and help build a massive team underneath you so you can make a bunch of money. Okay, guys, hit me up with other questions. I got 3 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up in a half hour unless we are getting questions or people that want to role play. I want to make sure I'm giving good value for your time, and that we're not just sitting on here, me shooting the breeze. Other questions, comments, thoughts, things you need help with? Who's going to go out there and work hard today and hit 60, 65 contacts? Who's going to have a buyer-seller lead picked up and start showing homes today to a new client? Who's ready to go hit their first doors? All right, guys, we're getting some hearts on Insta. Other questions, guys? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You guys got it all figured out? All right, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap up. No comments are coming in, and you guys have it ready to go. Get out there, write down your questions. Every Monday we're doing this, coming on live, answering questions. Ben, huge shout out to you, brother, for stepping up and doing a role play with me. I think everybody learned from what you're doing. And the reason you're successful, Ben, already just watching my YouTube stuff is because you're willing to try it. And you're putting your best foot forth, and you're confident, failing forward, learning what you need to do. So proud of you, brother. I'm excited to hear more from you. Make sure you call me today. We need to chat. 801-243-4544. Anybody else out there have any questions and want to call me offline? They're not bold enough to jump online and chat with us live. Give me a call or check out our website. We got a lot of fun courses and stuff on there. But guys, thanks for being on today, and look forward to seeing you guys in more videos and getting into, the future of door-to-door real estate. Thanks again. Have a good day. YouTube, have a phenomenal day, and look forward to helping you guys grow your business.